Especially if you're Nigerian, I need you guys front and center. I need you guys front row, because as usual, everything concerns you guys. How different African from different countries that are not Nigeria are specifically wearing Nigerian clothing and Nigerian attire to their weddings.
Why should we come to the front? Was she forced to wear what she wore? Like, you guys remember this video about another Cameroonian?
To see Cameroonians borrowing everything that comes from Nigeria. Everything is all about Nigeria. We want to talk like them. We want to act like them. We just want to be them. The difference is they don't want to be you.
1,000 dresses. We made close to 1.5. Every single year the demand gets high.
All the dresses that I liked and I wanted, pictures on Pinterest, Instagram, and TikTok, always from Nigerian designers. And it just made so much sense to choose a Nigerian designer.
Everyone looks Nigerian at their weddings. That is how everyone is here wearing agbada for their traditional wedding. I saw Congolese people wearing isiagu at their wedding. That's how I knew folks are doomed. Even white people are now doing Nigerian-themed weddings. Just do you, and the rest of the world will adjust. Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, I hope you will stay and you will join the family. Hi guys. Hey. So on this episode of going around on Instagram, on the streets of Instagram, minding my business until I find something else, is this particular video. And before we dissect it and I give my own 2 cents, so let us watch this particular first clip and then we'll come back, because I have quite a lot to say.
Especially if you're Nigerian, I need you guys front and center. I need you guys front row, because as usual, everything concerns you guys. I'm Cameroonian. I was born in Cameroon. I spent a little bit of my childhood there. For most of my life I've been in the US, but I was born in Cameroon and I spent my childhood there. My parents were born in Cameroon, whatever. One day I'm going to visit a friend of my friend, like a friend of my mom's friend. I'm sorry, ADHD friend. I'm visiting a friend of my mom's friend that also turns out to be Cameroonian. And she said that when she was having her wedding, she chose not to wear her traditional attire for her tribe. I don't remember which specific tribe she was, but I know that she was also an Anglophone tribe. I'm from Bafut. Her tribe, she chose not to wear traditional attire from her tribe, nor did she choose to wear Cameroonian attire at all. She chose to wear Nigerian attire because she said that Nigerians, they modernized their clothing so well. It looks so fashionable. It looks so good. That's why she chose to wear Nigerian attire. And I was a bit shocked. I was like, okay. Then I go on TikTok, like the CIA spies that are watching, like clockwork. I get a whole bunch of videos on my For You page about how different African from different countries that are not Nigeria are specifically wearing Nigerian clothing and Nigerian attire to their weddings. I said, wow. What kind of rubbish is this? That thought never even occurred to my mind. And as someone who was literally dating a Nigerian and hopefully gonna marry one, I just found it so appalling. Like, at my wedding, I'm not going to wear any Nigerian attire. I'm wearing my Cameroonian attire because I'm Cameroonian. I have pride in the fact that I'm Cameroonian.
Now, like, I went to the comment section, and when I tell you that the comment section under this particular video made for a very, very interesting read, I was literally on that comment section for like, I don't even know how long, honestly, but I was there for a while. And while some of the comments were saying, this is just an absolutely pointless video, like, what are you even saying? I think it actually makes for an interesting conversation, guys. For real. But first, let's go through some of the comments. Guys, so I won't be reading the full comments on some of the threads because it might just get too long. So if you would like to read the full, then you can pause the video. Thank you. Why is it appalling though? We've been wearing white European wedding dresses for years and it's been fine. And of course, there was a lot of agreements in the replies. No one says, so because she wanted to wear Nigerian attire means she wants to be Nigerian? No ma'am, it doesn't. It's called fashion trend. And one of many replies said, yes, but traditional attires are linked with our culture and language, which identify us. So going to pick a random trad outfit and call it fashion trend is wild. Been saying this for the past few years. Nigerian culture is not African African culture as a whole. Everyone looks Nigerian at their weddings. That is how everyone is here wearing agbada for their traditional weddings. I saw Congolese people wearing isiagu at their wedding. That's how I knew folks are doomed. Even white people are now doing Nigerian-themed weddings. Just do you, and the rest of the world will adjust. I would rather a Cameroonian wear Nigerian attire than wearing overrated European attires. We should stop hating on other Africans. Summary of this one says, European culture spread through colonization. It was forced on us. Nigerians never went around imposing our cultural clothing on other nations. You wear European white dress and call it white wedding, but can't wear Nigerian attire. Make it make sense. So I said, to me, Nigerians are letting people do whatever they want with our culture. And another one commented, honestly, we don't care if other people wear our attire. It's quite flattering. We're actually honored because us as Nigerians, we want to share culture with the world. I don't know about others, but it's weird to wear different attire on your traditional wedding day. You should be proud of your traditional dressing, especially on your wedding day. Someone said, I call it the Nigeria fever. When we Nigerians say we are the blueprint in East Africa, you see them start convulsing in the comments. Anyways, let them carry on. Clearly, so in the comment section, there were different, ideas. Some people felt like, oh, what is the big deal? Like, it's the trend now, and everybody, like, people will wear what is trending. And if what is trending now is Nigerian attire, let them wear what they want. I think this just goes to show the influence of Nigeria, and now in fashion. Nigeria has been globally influencing in entertainment, in music, in culture, and now in fashion. And when I say now, I don't mean that Nigeria has been influencing already for a while in fashion, but I mean that the impact is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's getting more noticeable, right? And that's why in one of the comments actually mentioned that even white people now are having Nigerian-themed weddings, which is true. I have a video on this on my channel, so you can check that out, because I already made a whole video on white people, non-Nigerian cultures having Nigerian-themed weddings. White people and even those from other African cultures having Nigerian-themed weddings as non-Nigerians, right? So this is a real thing. And you look at it and you wonder, even from the US alone, thousands of young girls, young teenagers, all ordered their prom dress from Nigeria. Like designers in Nigeria were working overtime to supply during the prom season in the US.
I looked like a princess. I felt very elegant and very beautiful that night, and I felt proud to wear that dress.
I've had a dream for prom since forever. I feel like that's every girl's dream, is to look their best in prom. All the dresses that I liked and I wanted, pictures on Pinterest, Instagram, and TikTok, always from Nigerian designers. The beading, the style of the dress, the way it fits, the silhouette of a woman's body that's just like mine. It just made so much sense to choose a Nigerian designer.
This last prom season, we made over 1,000 dresses. We made close to 1.5. 98% of them were shipped to the US. Every single year, the demand gets high.
My biggest concern was, will the dress arrive on time? I've never seen anything like it before. From the hair to the floor, I truly knew it was not done in America.
The reason why I think they are patronizing us is because Nigerian designers are very creative. There is no limitation to the styles that we make.
So the whole entire process took about 2 to 3 months before my dress actually came to me. But as soon as I put it on, it fit perfectly. I was like, okay, my dreams have come true.
It's a real thing. Whether we like it or not, Nigeria is impacting. And yeah, it's affecting how people perceive now what they should wear, or how they interpret their own special days like weddings and stuff like that. So some are saying, oh, you can accept French this, French that, but when it's your fellow African, it's a problem. The whites, the white wedding gown, and do the white wedding, that is the white man's culture, and you don't say anything wrong. But when it's your fellow African culture, now people are having a problem. Like, there was just a lot that people had to say, and some, We're talking about how it is just strange that it is a traditional outfit, right? And that traditional outfit is tied to your identity and your cultural, heritage. And so it is not something that you should put on if that is not your own culture. Personally, in my own opinion, I feel that I don't think I would feel strange wearing something from another culture because it is a traditional wedding. Do you get what I mean? And maybe I also feel that way because I'm Nigerian, and I mean, as a Nigerian, who do you want to copy for a traditional outfit? We have one of the best in the world, if that's just a fact. So maybe that's why I'm saying that. Maybe, however, people are deciding to wear whatever they want, to be honest. And I feel that if they are okay with it, if their family is okay with it, if their partner that they are getting married to is okay with it, well, because you find Nigeria comments there when Nigerians are just saying, we are chill people. We actually love it when other people wear something from our culture. We don't get upset and see it as appropriation necessarily, as long as it is done respectfully. Like Nigerians are just chill, they vibe with it, they enjoy it when they see other people. So there is always different facets to this thing. My own now is that we just all have to get to a point where, this is not breeding hate. This is not breeding envy or jealousy or bitterness or whatever. When it comes to the same Nigerian-themed wedding, sometimes it's not just about Nigeria. It's about what that culture represents. For a lot of time for Nigerian weddings, the wedding culture represents a very energetic, setup. It represents a very flashy setup where everybody is looking their best, everybody dressed to the nine. Do you get what I mean? The food is amazing, music is popping, everybody's feeling like the main character. The bride and the groom get to experience so many things, like the money spraying, there is so much that is involved in a Nigerian wedding that some people just want that feeling for that day. They are not looking at it as it is Nigerian, as much as they are looking at it like, this is how I want to feel on my wedding day. Whether that is now Nigerian culture or not, personally, I do not care. I just want to feel that way on my wedding day. If that is not what they want, who are you to fault them for it? I don't know. But in any ways, do not drag Nigerians to the front and say, no, but they are not forcing anyone to do anything. So let us not perpetuate hate. And this Cameroonian man was saying, oh, Nigerians, come to the front because it's always about you. And I like some of the comments that I saw there that was saying, why should we come to the front? Are we the one, this was a decision that was made by a Cameroonian bride and what she wants to wear. So why should Nigerians be the ones to come to the front? Was she forced to wear what she wore? Like, the person you should be asking to come to the front is the bride, or maybe your fellow Cameroonians that maybe you feel are doing something that you feel you don't like as a fellow Cameroonian. You guys remember this video about another Cameroonian that at one time she made this video. You guys I'll put a link as well to that video. You can check it out if you want to. And at this time, the contention was actually about when there was this thing going around about different African countries saying they want to be consuming more of their own content because they are always consuming Nigerian songs and entertainments, and Nigerians don't reciprocate, which was funny to me at the time because all of them were consuming Nigerian songs, not as a favor, but it was because you enjoyed it. It was because, the world was vibing, not just your country. So it's like if every part of the African continent and every part of the world that were listening to Nigerian songs was also expecting Nigerians to reciprocate by also listening to their songs, how many Disney does Nigerians also listen to? Anyway, I digress, but that was what the video was actually about. But I'm going to pick snippets from that video, kind of align with what you're saying here, right? Because I think it's very important that in this discussion of, you guys now want to be Nigerians, people just want to do everything the Nigerian way and all of that, it doesn't start to breed hate. You know what I mean? Let's listen to that. Let's quickly watch a part of that clip and then we'll come back.
And this is what these Nigerians have shown us, that they would go anywhere to the furthermost part of this world. They would carry their culture along. They carry theirs. They walk like a superpower. They go with a superiority complex. So they believe in what they have. It is funny to see Cameroonians using slangs, using words, borrowing everything that comes from Nigeria and putting theirs under the table. Everything is all about Nigeria. We want to talk like them. We want to act like them. And why? do we feel our own things are not good enough and Nigerians are superpowers like that? It's just because our taste buds have been altered. Why? From consuming their products for such a long time. We just want to be them. The difference is they don't want to be you, but we want to be them. So you would be like, hey, Shebi, Cameroonians will be Shebi, Jo, Sha, Jere, and all of that.
So as I said, if you want to watch the full clip, you can check it out on my channel. It's there. Now, one of the things that this woman said, some of the things that she said, I did not say anything that was wrong with, which is they should embrace their culture and they should appreciate their own and all of that, right? The issue I had with some of the things that was not even in this clip, but like in the full video, you can check it out, was some of the things that she said about how she would never, post Nigerian thing because she would praise her own and all of that. And then she made reference to this guy that was constituting a nuisance online at the time, who was just like literally perpetuating hate. And I feel like if you watch this video that you guys just saw, if you watch the full clip, you'll see that I was actually saying that in most ways she was complimenting Nigerians, right? She was giving compliments. They are proud of their culture. They are not ashamed anywhere they go. They don't try to be anybody. They don't try to morph into anyone, no matter where they find themselves. You know what I mean? But also, we have to be careful that even when we give this opinions, it is not coming from a place of envy, it is not coming from a place of hate or jealousy, that the intention is not malicious, but like it's coming from an holistic place. You are discussing this holistically in a healthy way, in such a way that it doesn't breed hate for Nigerians or for whoever is the country that's the bone of contention. Because whether we like it or not, the fact that these people are making this decision is not Nigerians' fault. It has nothing to do. Nigerians are not forcing this on anybody, right? Somebody even said one of the comments and said, when it comes to the white wedding tradition and all of that, some of the cultures was forced on us, right? During colonization and all of that. In the case of Nigeria, nothing is being forced on anyone. You know what I mean? Whether it's music, whether it's culture, food, outfits, nothing is being forced on anyone. And so I don't think that should be a basis in perpetuating and envy and bitterness. If I thought you have an issue with your own person that has decided, talk to that person, make them see your view. If you feel your view is the best, if they accept it, then good for all of the people that are involved. Do you get what I mean? If some people have decided that they love everything Nigerian, up to the point of even choosing the Nigerian culture for their wedding, deciding to skip their own tradition for what they like. Nigerian designers are blowing minds, and if any country feels like, then step up. Yeah, that's what I gotta say. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video, and of course, do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Guys, I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit hoarse. It's flu season, so even as I'm talking to you guys right now, I'm not feeling my best. But the show must go on. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.